Hey everybody. Many of you guys might not know, but I guess the people I talk to the most, or mostly, they know. My dad's been pretty sick in the last 8 months or so. He's had pneumonia 4 times. This last time was pretty rough on him, and he's in his 70s, and my mom's in her 60s, and you know, my mom's a pretty stubborn lady. She won't accept any help from anybody, or any assistance, or any food stamps, or anything like that. Never would. She'd scrounge and work her fingers to the bones before she would ever do something like that. And I guess it fell over onto me. I can't say that for my brothers, but it fell over onto me. I don't like to take assistance or help from anybody either. And I'm a firm believer. You work hard, you end up eventually getting what you want, or what you need anyway. But they let my dad come home. I guess it's been a couple weeks now, week and a half, and he's on oxygen. He can't hardly walk. In the last 8 months, he's been through hell and back, and his lungs are already bad from smoking, and he drank pretty heavily. But he's lost so much weight, he doesn't have any muscle mass left. And there for a while they thought he had cancer, and they cleared all that up and found out it was just pneumonia real bad again. But anyway, this is not a sob story video or anything like that. This is a personal SHTF that I want to just show and use me and my personal thing as to show you what it means to be prepared. And by no way and no means am I trying to make anybody feel sorry for me or anything like that. And I usually don't share too much personal stuff. Probably never have on YouTube. But to me, it's a prime example of why somebody should be ready. Now here's your example here. See, my dad comes home. My mom works. She's a house cleaner. She works for herself. And my dad gets Social Security. It's nothing. Pennies compared to what should be paying to him. But anyway, and he still got to pay for his medicine and this and that. And so their money, I guess what I'm trying to say, is extremely tight. My mom depends on those checks she gets every day for working to feed them and support them and pay their bills and so on and so forth. And last Sunday I went and my dad got out on Friday, and last Sunday me and my wife went up there and we sat with them, and we sat with my dad all day. My mom goes to church just so she could get away because he needs attention. And we sat with him, and I noticed, I can tell just by looking at him, he's not all there anymore. He remembers things and remembers everybody and everything just fine. He just sometimes gets wild thoughts in his head or whatever. But so I went to the store and I got him some things that he likes because he ain't eating. And they're giving him medicine to make him eat, but he's not eating. And it's kind of rough to watch somebody you care about and love deteriorate like that, and so I went to the store and I got him some things that he liked, things that I know he would nibble on and things like that. And so I had to work all week, and I haven't been up there to see him. And I get a call from my mom on Thursday, and no, actually, I get a call from my mom on Friday morning. And she's like, I hate to ask you for anything, but you think you can let me borrow about $30? And I said, sure, Mom, you can borrow anything you want. Come and get it. She said, well, the problem is I don't have the gas to come and get it. And I'm thinking, why not? You've never asked me, I could tell by the sound of her voice that something, was wrong. And she said, well, I didn't work this week, and I stayed with your dad because I'm concerned that he is not doing so well, and so on and so forth. But point to the story is, they're not prepared. See, they can't afford to prepare. to be honest with you. They live, every dollar counts. And I know a lot of people that I'm talking to right now probably are the same way, or know people that's in the same predicament that they are. And it really hit me pretty hard when I found out that nobody told me, and I hadn't been by there because I've been working from daylight to dark all week or whatever. And, you know, other than talking on the phone, I hadn't been over there, and it really got to me that, you know, I got all these family members and nobody gives a shit. But, so, you know, I went over there. I said, well, Mom, when I get off of work, I'll, if you need it now, I'll bring it to you. No, when I get off of work, I'll bring it to you, you know, so. Anyway, so I go by there Friday evening. We got the grandbaby, and we're visiting, and so I go in another room, and, you know, I give my mom $100, and I said, here, take this and get what you need, but also give me a list of some things that you need from the store. So she gives me a list, and I go to the store, and she really don't want to accept it from me. It's like she's kind of, you know, it's not mine, I'm not going to eat it or whatever type thing, you know. But thank God I was prepared. Thank God I had an extra $100 to give my mom, and I would have gave her whatever she wanted. But the point is, I took some food that I canned up there and food that I had in my pantry to help throw off the cost of, my dad likes to, you know, eat certain things and things like that, and he needs certain medicines that his insurance doesn't pay for, or whatever. So I got him everything he needs, and I'm kind of not worried now. But it's the point of that I was prepared to be able to help them. You know, I didn't have to say, well, Mom, Dad, I'm busted right now, and, you know, I don't know what to do. It was the point of me being prepared, knowing that I had a few extra $100 put back that I could say here and never really miss it. And it's my mom and dad, beside the point. But I canned a bunch of soups and stuff last year, and I took a few things up there for my mom to sample when my dad was in the hospital, where she hadn't had a chance to, you know, she'd been so busy running back and forth, she hadn't even had a chance to make her a meal. So I said, Mom, y'all try that stuff if you like it. And so they like it. So I was able to take, you know, boxes of food up there that he likes and can eat and help him get healthy, because I was prepared. And that's what this video is about. This video is about me being able to help somebody, whether it be my mom, dad, or you going down the street in hard times, or whatever it is, or whoever I choose to help. But the point of this video is me being prepared, me being a prepper, allow me to have plenty of food to give away in a time of need. And, you know, everybody makes these videos and shit hits the fan, you know, strangers rolling the streets looking for food and hungry and this and that and the other, and my own family is going to be the one knocking on my door, and I'm not going to help them. But, you know, that's not me. Me prepping is being able to help others, and being able to help your family the most, and not having to worry about not having the food or a couple extra bucks or whatever it may be. But like I said, I didn't share this story with you, and I haven't even been on YouTube or on the phone or anything for the last few days, because it's kind of hit me hard. It kind of bothered me to know that they're going through their own SHTF, and they won't ask for help. And I was able to help them without it bothering me or causing me trouble or anything like that, because I was prepared. And that's part of being prepared, is being able to take care of your own. So I just wanted to share that with you. Like I said, it's very personal to me, and I don't know how long I'll leave this video up, but it's just a prime example that SHTF is not the world ending. It's not, you know, earthquakes and thunderstorms and, you know, UFOs and whatever it is you think that's going to cause the SHTF, Mad Max in the street or whatever. It's not that. Shit at the fan is right now. It's the people that's closest to you that's having trouble. The people that you know that may be having trouble that won't ask for help. The people that you care about, your friends, your family, and so on, that have lost their jobs, and they have not been able to put back anything to help them prepare or for hard times. And see, my mom's week worth of work caused them to go straight into an SHTF situation. You know, it went from she was surviving and handling it herself to in dire straits and needing. And that's the whole reason to prep, is so you don't need. And I'm going to get them on their feet. It's not a problem with me, because I've been on my own since I was 16 years old, and I know how to survive and live. And I knew then, like I know now, that I look ahead and I prepare for what's in the future. And it ain't all about aliens landing and UFOs and Mayan calendars in 2012. It's not about that for me for prepping. It's about being able to survive a bad situation or disruption of my normal everyday life. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that helps you in your preps to know that being ready for a situation is always going to be better than not being ready for one at all. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody's safe out there. Remember to make sure you check in on your family and the ones you love the most. Keep on prepping.